Hi, how you doing? Pro Tour Minneapolis just wrapped up, and there were quite a few decks that were really interesting to me, and decks I hadn't really seen before. And so I wanted to showcase a few of them. And today we're taking a look at a list by Autumn Burchett. She made it to top four with this list, and it is an Orzhov, kind of like mid-range, kind of control style deck. So let's take a look at what she's running, and we can kind of see what she's going for with this list. So what we see first is we see a little bit of early game removal with Lay Down Arms. We see Ambitious Farmhand to get a little more lands out of the deck. Not necessarily a ramp, but it's a good way to thin your deck. Make sure you're not drawing more planes later on in the game. We have one copy of Destroy Evil, some Ossification. We have a Spirited Companion for a little bit of card draw, and 4 Reckless Bankbuster. Then we move up to the three slot, and we're seeing Loran of the Third Path. Very good card for getting rid of pesky artifacts or enchantments. Plus, can draw you a little bit of card draw later on if you're desperate. Then we have Restoration of Iganjo. Even more ways to pull more planes out of your deck. Make sure you're drawing nothing but good cards later on in the mid and late game. Then we have 4 Wedding Announcement. Just a solid card, honestly. Then we have 3 copies of Sarah Paragon. Sarah Paragon has a lot of targets in this deck. So Sarah Paragon gives you this ability to, once per turn, play a card from your graveyard, a permanent card, that was mana cost 3 or less. So that's pretty much anything over here. So that's Loran, that's Restoration, that's Wedding Announcement, Bankbuster, Spirited Companion, Ambitious Farmhand, Ossifications, like all this stuff can be replayed through Sarah Paragon. And another interesting thing is you can also play lands that have gone away. If you say you sacrifice your Field of Ruin, Roadside Reliquary, Obscure Storefront. This is really good in case you're falling behind on life. The Obscure Storefront comes in, immediately sacrifices itself, gives you 1 life, and you go get a land. But if you replay it through Sarah Paragon, you actually get 3 life for it. Because Sarah Paragon has this little clause at the end. It says, when this permanent is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, exile it and you gain 2 life. So you're actually getting 3 life off of a single use of Obscura Storefront. So that gives you a little way to stay in the game if you're getting your head beat in. After that, we have 3 copies of the Wandering Emperor. That's pretty much just a staple in any kind of white base mid-range control deck. We have a single copy of Sunfall. Really good board clear. We have 3 copies of the Eternal Wanderer. So we have Baby Wanderer and Mama Wanderer. And then we have 2 copies of Breach the Multiverse. And this card, I think, is kind of like a tech option, really. Because a lot of people were playing various versions of Reanimator in this tournament. And Breach the Multiverse is awesome because it allows you to just rob their graveyard. You just get a planeswalker and a creature from their graveyard if you want to. As far as the lands, we have 10 plains, 2 swamps, 1 Caves of Koilos, 4 Raffine's Tower, a Field of Ruin, 4 Obscura Storefront, and 2 Roadside Reliquary. So it is very much a base white deck with a little bit of black splash. In the sideboard, we saw quite a few tech options. You got a single Surge of Salvation. That'll prevent someone from hitting you with an Invoke Despair. Destroy Evil, kill yourself a Sheldred or another pesky enchantment. Invasion of Gobekon, really cool if you really need to get inside someone's hand and make someone not cast something for a while. Go for the Throat, Sheldred's Edict, very good removal spell. 3rd Loran of the Third Path, another copy of Sunfall in case you need it. And then we have a couple copies of Cutdown, some Duress, and 2 Archangel of Wrath. So, all in all, it looks like a very solid deck, and clearly it was, because Autumn took this deck all the way up to top 4. So I'm going to go ahead and take this on the ladder and see how well it does in the Magic Arena environment. Okay, so we're up against a guy named Vitamin Kaz. Alright, so we're looking at 2 lamps. We got 2 Bankbusters, a Restoration, Lay Down Arms, and the Eternal Wanderer. So it's not the best. I probably would have wanted at least 2 planes to be here. We could throw this back, or we could just keep it and lean on the Bankbusters to get us to our 3rd land. Let's see what it gets us. We'll keep it. Okay, we'll start with the plains. Okay, they got a Forest. We'll play Swamp. And we'll run into Reckoner Bankbuster. Throw him a hello. Okay, so this is so far looking like a 100% green deck. Nice, there's our third land. Okay, so he's got up to 4 mana to play with this turn. And he's got Polukranos. Very interesting. Okay, so that's a legendary creature Hydra. We can't really hit that with anything we have right now. So we're going to play Restoration of Iganja. Go get another Plains. Drop it on the table. And we're going to go ahead and get rid of this right now while we can. Because I don't want him trying to get rid of stuff in my graveyard. Alright, just keeping the gray mana open for no reason, really. Maybe he had a protection spell. Deeproot Wayfinder, what is this? Whenever Deeproot Wayfinder deals combat damage to a player or battle, surveil 1, then you may return a land card from the graveyard to the battlefield. Oh wow, that's really good. Just toss lands into your graveyard. Let's see. You want to discard a card and then get it into play. So what we'll do is we will discard the Reckoner Bankbuster because this is going to bring the Bankbuster from the graveyard back into play. There it is. Okay, now we're going to play this Plains, and we're going to lay down arms and get rid of the Polukranos. And after that, I think we're just going to play another Bankbuster. There we go. Triple banks. End turn. Yeah, we're going to be drawing some cards for a while. He doesn't really have anything for me to target. Okay, so we got a Bloated Contaminator. That's not the best. Pass. Yep, come on in. Alright, so they're going to surveil 1. And if it is... Oh, it was not a land, so they don't get a land. We're going to go ahead and draw a card. Okay. Draw another card. Alright, that comes back in. We're going to play another land. Now let's take a look at the Eternal Wanderer, see what she does. So we can play this as turn. No more than one creature can attack the Eternal Wanderer each combat. Exile up to one target artifact or creature. Return that card to the battlefield. Or create a 2/2 white samurai with double strike. Or, for each player, choose a creature that player controls. Each player sacrifices all creatures they control, not chosen this way. So, what we can do is we'll play the Wanderer. And we will go -4. And I will choose a creature that that player controls. We'll choose, let's see. They control not... Each player sacrifices all creatures they control not chosen that way. So we'll choose that creature. Boom. Okay, and I guess that's that. Yeah, next, end turn. This is actually my first time actually playing the Eternal Wanderer, so I'm a little new on this card. I'm usually playing the Little Wanderer, not the Big Wanderer. Okay, so we got another one. That's cool. Okay, I don't really have anything we can do on your turn, so we'll take my turn now. Okay, so we'll play Field of Ruin, and then we'll play Ambitious Farmhand. Yeah, we will take action, get the Plains. Now we will go over here to the Wanderer, and we'll do +1 on this right here. That'll come back later and get us another Plains out of the graveyard, out of the library. Let's see. Then we will draw a card with the Bankbuster. Okay, very good. I don't really have anything that I want to kill with Loran. So I'm just gonna... No, let's not play it out. Let's actually just let it sit. No attacks. I want him to attack me. Alright, card comes back. Search for basic planes. Boom. Got it. Okay. So what we can do is, if they attack us, we can transform the Bank Buster. Or we can crew the Bank Buster. And then also transform the Ambitious Farmhand while it's a creature. So let's go ahead and crew this with that. Alright, it comes out. Okay, so we will then activate. Okay, that is now 3/3. And we will crew this, targeting this one right here to crew it. And now the other Bank Buster comes in. Okay, and now we resolve the Boseiju. We'll go and draw and get a land. Take action. Look at the Rafine's Tower. Do we go to blocks? Cosmic Hunger. Target creature you control deals damage equal to his power to another target creature, planeswalker, or battle. Okay. I get. Yeah, you get it. Cool. Let's see. We'll go pass, and we will block. Ooh, we can actually cast this now. So let's go ahead and do cancel. We're going to do... Actually, hang on. Yeah, we're going to exile this so it comes back with counters on it. Let's play a Plains. And then we're going to cast Breach the Multiverse. And from me, I'm going to get a victory. Okay, yeah, that works. Who knew the card was so good it just causes you to win on the spot? Okay, so now that we have a little bit more understanding of how this deck works, we should have a pretty good time in this next turn. Or next game. We got a whack. Alright, let's play again. Interesting deck so far. I mean, it plays pretty slow and just kind of like holds the fort down until you get up to get your Emperor or your Breach the Multiverse online. That's kind of what I'm picking up from this deck so far. Okay, so we have 3 lands: Destroy Evil, Spirited Companion, Lauren, and Sunfall. I think we'll keep. This looks like a pretty solid hand. Okay, let's go ahead and play the Plains. He's going to hit me with the deal 2 and scry 1. Called it. Okay, double red. Counter Spell Spear. Okay, so next up we're going to play the Roadside Reliquary, and we'll play a Spirited Companion. Draw a card? Ooh, that's a good card to draw. Alright, Swift Spear comes in. Ancestral Anger. Okay, so they both have Trample now. Not the best. We're only going to be blocking 1 damage this turn. I'll go and pop it right there. Okay. So, we can play the Caves of Koilos this turn, or play the Obscura Storefront. It doesn't really have any artifacts for me to bust up. I think we're going to play the Caves and go into Wedding Announcement. So we can at least get a blocker. Hopefully it doesn't play another Ancestral Anger. Because if so, then that might be wrapping this game up before it starts. Okay, another Spell Spear. You just need to survive long enough to get to 5 mana. So either way, we're taking 2 damage. So we'll block over here. Cool. Okay, let's play the Roadside Reliquary. And we're going to be taking some damage either way here. We can play the Ambitious Farmhand to go get another Plains. I think we want to play the Ambitious Farmhand this turn so that we have a guaranteed 5 mana next turn. Because we really need to clear this board quick. Take action. Go get the Plains. Okay, so we still have access to Destroy Evil if they get anything that's like gets too big. But they're likely going to take big advantage of this next turn. Alright. 4 mana, they got a Feldon, sure. Resolve that. Pass. Pass. Alright, so we block here. We'll double block here, and just to see what they do. Okay, resolve all. Okay, perfect. We will destroy target creature with toughness 4 or greater. Right there, autopay. Okay, and we're going to take 5. Ow. Okay. Yeah, I know, right? Let's see here. Alright, so we got a blocker. You got 5 damage? Yeah, he probably does. He has a lightning strike in hand right there. And then 2 more. Oh, he's got another one. So he just wanted to play cheeky and clear the entire board and me. Is what it is. Okay, so 1 and 1. We lost that one. Sometimes mono red just gets there, you know. Let's go again. I like what this deck is doing. It has a very interesting play pattern. Natron. That's an interesting avatar. I don't think I've seen that one before. Okay, so we're looking at 2 lands. And we have 2 Lay Down Arms, Buster, Spirit of Companion, and a Sunfall. We'll keep it. It looks decent. Recruitment Officer. Alright, cool. So we will start with the Obscura Storefront. I would like to have 2 lands on turn 2 untapped lands on turn 2. Alright, Valiant Veteran. Cool. Alright, we'll go Plains, and we're gonna go Spirit of Companion. Draw a card. Ooh, Ossification. Sky Strike Officer, okay. That's a money value of 3. Yeah, we're definitely gonna block the 3. Take 2. Okay, let's go ahead and Obscura. Let's go get another Plains. We kind of need that value. So let's go ahead and get rid of the Sky Strike Officer and the Valiant Veteran. There you go. That makes things a little bit more manageable. And hopefully we can get them to overextend by playing a whole bunch of cards. Oh, Meeting of the Minds. Interesting. I have no problem with you just completely dumping your turn. There you go. I think we got this game under wraps now. Merle. Sure. Target that land. Target that creature. We'll bust it. +1. Summon 0. Okay. You gain a life. You're all the way up at 28. Very nice. Okay. Faithful Absence on the lovely lady. Let's go ahead and draw a card. Alright, we'll play a Wedding Announcement. Make him think that's the only one that we have by playing that one immediately. Okay, just choosing soldiers. I wonder if this is the soldier deck that we saw in top 8. No reaction. Let's play another Bank Buster. End turn. Get another boy. Very good. Pass turn. Alright. Draw another card. Right. Got an ambitious farmhand. We will play said farmhand. Go get a plains. Yes, we will take action. Plains. Play said plains. And then we will cancel. We're not crewing it just yet. We're going to create a pilot. Draw a card. Then we will crew 3. Ooh, you know what? No, we won't. Because you're just sitting there with a ton of open mana over there. Next. Next. All attack. Actually, I already submitted it. It's okay. I was going to try and hold one back so I can get a card draw. End turn. Alright, draw a card. It flips. Faithful Absence, huh? Okay. You get it. Pass. Alright, we're still going to just 2 cards in hand over there. Let's go ahead and draw a card. Alright, got another land. My turn. Okay. I guess that works too. So I guess he didn't want to try and play this one out. I think we got time for one more game. Let's see what we get our hands into. I would like to resolve freaking Breach the Multiverse. It'd be nice. We did get it to resolve one game. Did we just crash? I think we just... Okay, we're back in it. We just had a crash, but it looks like we managed to get back inside in time. This looks like a decent hand. We're going to keep it. Let's see. We will start with the Obscura Storefront. Go get a plains. Okay, so we're up against another mono-red aggro deck. We'll play the Ruffian's Tower. Oh no, this is Gruul. So far. It might even be Jund, I don't even know. Okay, land. Gonjo. I love the Restoration of a Gonjo. It is such a fun card. Okay, it'll only get us plains. Alright, we get a Reckless Stormseeker. Interesting. That's fine, we'll play the plains next turn and we will be able to get rid of the Stormseeker. Yeah, discard a card. Let's discard the Bank Buster. And we will bring back the Bank Buster, so we don't have to spend any mana to cast it. And then we will play this. Now, the Rafine's Tower already counts as a Plains, so I don't need to get a third Plains. Now we can cast this and get rid of the Reckless Stormseeker. Very nice. And then we will cast a second vehicle. Alana and Elena, that's not good. That is not good at all. Ossification works, though. Alright, let's get a Plains. And let's go ahead and bring this in. We'll put it on a Plains. And we will get rid of that. We'll also bring in Loran. And she will get rid of that. And we will not attack. Attacking right now is not what we want to be doing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need 2 more mana in order to play Breach. So our hand is effectively dead right now. Shivan Devastator. Okay. So we're going to take 6 right now. Because we don't have any way to block flyers. Okay, that works for me. Let me see here. Next. All attack. But we're probably still going to die, though. Because they very likely have a Lightning Strike in hand. But we have to do this. Because others do die next turn no matter what. We're going to play Mountain. They get a Phoenix Chick. They play Alana and Elena. They get the +2/+2, and I lose anyway. GG. Well, at least it was fast. Alright. We're going to play one more game. Because we just got our butts handed to each other, and I don't feel very good about that, honestly. I think I want to play one more. Okay, so what do we have here? We have 2 lands. We have a farmhand to get the 3rd land. And then Restoration of Eiganjo will get us a 4th land. Yeah, looks good. Keep it. Okay, cool. We drew a second, an untapped land. So we're going to play this first. We're going to play the Plains on turn 2 and go get another Plains with Ambitious Farmhand. Alright. That's a weird choice. Riveteer's Requisitioner. Okay, cool. Play it. Play out the Ambitious Farmhand. We will take action. And get a Plains. Boom. Now, with that Plains coming in on turn 3, we will get the Restoration of Eiganjo online. Block. Okay, gets a treasure token. And he is very likely going to clobber me next turn with an Invoke. Alright. Play Plains. Play Restoration. Play Plains. Or go get a Plains, I mean. Alright. He has exactly 5... Yep. I kind of figured. Okay. We did that. So let's go ahead and get another Plains out. And we will play Sarah Paragon. Do you have the second Invoke? If you have the second Invoke, then you probably just win this. Oh, it's got an Edict. That'll do. Okay. Next turn, let's see here. We have 5 mana. I kind of have to do this, unfortunately. We incubate for all of 1. Oh, but they didn't have a follow-up, so I guess that works in our favor, right? Let's see. All right, we'll play the Wanderer. Go down 0 and create a 2/2 double striker. It gets eaten up. And our first bit of damage is dealt by himself. Or themself, I should say. Blood Tithe Harvester. Alright, we play the Obscura Storefront. That goes bye-bye. We will actually get a swamp this time. For just in cases. Let's see here. Do we want to play the Buster? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana available. Yes, we will pay 2 for the Buster. And then we will go 0. And we have another dude. Do you have removal for it? You likely do. Grab the throat. You got it, champ. Alright. End turn. Alright, they are invoking now. Let's see here. Let's make it so you only draw 1 card. We're going to make a token. And we will sacrifice this Planeswalker. Alright, he's going for face. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and draw a card. Alright, Obscura Storefront, we'll play that. Go get a Plains. Let's go ahead and make a boy. Come on, click. There we go. Next, end turn. And they're burning down the house. That's really not good. I think we lose no matter what here, don't we? Just about. Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay, sure. Resolve. Pass. Okay, well, we're gonna have to activate this. Bring it in. Go to blocks. Block 1. And we're still gonna be taking 3 damage here. Ow. Resolve. Okay. Let's go ahead and draw a card. Alright. Let's see. What is in my graveyard here? We'll probably play another Obscura. Yeah, okay, so let's do this. We'll play the Sarah Paragon first. Then play Obscura Storefront. We're going to get 3 health off of that. Get a Plains. Then we'll get rid of one of those. Its death effect will not trigger. Let's see here. And I wonder. Oh, it'll only come back at the end of turn anyway, so that's not really going to matter. Okay.
Show them the edge of your blade.
End turn. I'm fully expecting another invoke right here. Or some other way to deal some damage to me. What could you have? I mean, you're playing red and black, and then you get plenty of ways to deal damage directly to my dome. Okay. Casting burning down the house again. Great. Shoot. All right. You get it. Hmm. I don't think I have an out here. Yeah, see, if we block two of them are going to die, and they're going to deal 2 damage directly to my face, and the other two are going to get through. Yeah, no matter what I do, I lose. No blocks. Okay. Well, I think that's going to be it for this deck. So far, it is a very interesting deck, but I think I might need to relegate this deck to best of three, because in best of one you get ran over pretty hard by aggro. Not like the 5-color deck that I tried earlier. The 5-color deck was really good. Really didn't have any issues whatsoever. Maybe it just came down to draws, but this deck seemed a little too situational on its draws. It had a decent game plan though. Probably gets a lot stronger in game 2 after you get your sideboard going. But game one, the deck feels really dirtily. Like it's just kind of like just putzing around, trying to hold the line long enough to get you up to breach the multiverse. So I would recommend that you take the deck out if you have the cards already, and take it out for a spin and just try to play it and see what you can do. But if you need to like craft a whole bunch of cards from this deck, I might hold off. But yeah, that's the deck. Orzhov Midrange, or was it Midrange? Yeah, it was kind of Midrange. But yeah, I do like the way the deck pulls extra lands out of your deck throughout the course of the game, so you don't draw more lands later on. I might move the numbers around a little bit. Having 3 Eternal Emperors in my hand didn't feel too good. I mean, having dead cards in hand never feels good. But it is what it is. So if you like the deck, give it a shot. I'll put a link to the deck list in the description down below, so you can check it out if you want to. I'm probably going to shelve it myself. There's some other decks that just do a little bit better. So, anyways, that's the deck. Thanks for hanging out with me today, and I guess I'll see you in the next one. Take care of yourself.